Okay, welcome to the Joint Judiciary Ways and Means Committee TM hearing. My name is Carl Rhodes. I'm chair of the Judiciary Committee. Donovan Dela Cruz is chair of the Ways and Means Committee. This Zoom meeting and YouTube live stream event will include the following two agendas: the 10:30 a.m. JDC/WAM DM agenda with 6 bills, and the 10:35 a.m. WAM/JDC DM agenda with 4 bills. Members of the Judiciary are Vice Chair Jared Keokolole, Senator Ocasio, Senator Gabbard, Senator Lee, Senator Kent, Senator Favela. Would you like to introduce your members, Senator Chair Chair Dela Cruz?
No, because we only have like 9 minutes left to take the vote.
Okay. This meeting, including the audio and video of remote participants, being streamed on YouTube. You will find links to viewing options for all Senate meetings on the live and on-demand video pages of the legislator's website. In the unlikely event that we have to abruptly end this hearing due to a major technical difficulty, we will reconvene on Wednesday, March 3 at 10:25 a.m. in 211 and video conference. Okay, so first for the JDC WAM portion of it, recommendation on SB 502, proposing an amendment to Article 1 of the Constitution's State of Hawaii to guarantee all individuals the right to have a clean and healthy environment. Recommendations to pass some amendments will delete the reference to stable climate from the proposed constitutional amendment. Note in the committee report that the committee acknowledges that the climate is changing and cannot guarantee a stable climate. We'll have text and we'll also make it effective 50 years after the electorate votes on the measure if it gets that far. Members, questions or concerns? If not, Vice Chair Keokolole.
Members voting on SB 502 SD1, the recommendation is to pass this measure with amendments. Noting the presence of all members of the committee, are there any reservations or opposition?
Reservations.
Reservations for Senator Kim. Any other WRs or noes?
Reservations.
Reservations for Senators Kim and Favela. Chair, all other members vote aye. Recommendation adopted.
Thank you. Senator Dela Cruz.
Okay, for Ways and Means, same recommendation. Any discussion? Not, chair votes aye.
For WAM, recommendation to pass with amendments. Chair votes aye. Vice Chair votes aye. Senator English.
Aye.
Senator Inoue.
Reservations.
Senator Kanuha.
Aye.
Senator Kidani.
Reservations.
Senator Moriwaki.
Aye.
Senator Shimabukuro.
Aye.
Senator Taniguchi.
Aye.
Senator Wakai is excused. Senator Favela.
Reservations.
The recommendation is adopted.
Thank you, members. Next up is SB 513. This increases the fireworks display permit fee from 110 to 150 and the fine for certain fireworks violations. Clarifies that each aerial device, display, firework, or article pyrotechnic having a total weight of 25 pounds or less that is illegally imported, transferred, or sold constitutes a separate violation, and some other things. Recommendation here is to pass out with a deferred effective date May 6, 2137. Questions, concerns? If not, Vice Chair.
Members voting on SB 513, the recommendation is to pass with amendments. Noting all members present, are there any reservations? Any opposition? Chair, your recommendation is adopted.
Okay, Ways and Means, same recommendation. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present in Ways and Means, any reservations? Any opposition? The recommendation is adopted.
Thank you. Next up is SB 912 relating to the employee's retirement system. Authorizes court to order the forfeiture of 1/2 the ERS benefits of an ERS member who has committed a felony related to their state or county employment. Recommendation on this is to pass as is. Questions, concerns? If not, Vice Chair.
Members voting on SB 912 SD1, the chair's recommendation is to pass unamended. Are there any reservations? Any opposition? Seeing none, Chair, all members vote aye. Recommendation adopted.
Same recommendation for Ways and Means. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present in Ways and Means, any reservations? Any opposition? Your recommendation is adopted.
Thank you. Next up is SB 1313, requires the Department of Ag to allow for the permitted importation of northern largemouth bass and butterfly peacock bass into Hawaii through issuance of permits to the Department of Land and Natural Resources. Recommendations to move forward with several amendments. We'll acknowledge the Department of Agriculture's request to utilize the scientific review process in order to allow the importation of non-domestic animals, delete the statutory amendment, and instead require a session law that by January 1, 2022, the department engage in a review of whether the northern largemouth bass should be placed on the list of conditionally approved animals. According to the department, the butterfly peacock bass is already on the list of conditionally approved animals and thus does not need to be included in the review. There'll be some technical amendments. Will require the Division of Aquatic Resources to apply to the Department of Ag for the permit to import the northern largemouth bass once the bass is placed on the conditionally approved list. Require the division from the relevant boards to work together until the permitting process and pilot project are successfully completed, subject to existing laws and conditions, will make effective on July 1, 2021. Questions or concerns? If not, Vice Chair.
Members voting on SB 1313 SD1, the chair's recommendation is to pass with amendments. Noting the presence of all members of the committee.
Just a quick question. Quick question. Are we defecting the date or are we making the date good?
Making the date good.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
I thought maybe you made a mistake there. Okay.
So, Vice Chair, go ahead.
Members SB 1313 SD1 with amendments. Are there any reservations?
Reservations.
Okay, reservations for Senator Ocasio. Any opposition?
No vote for me.
No vote for Senator Favela. Any other reservations or opposition? Seeing none, Chair, your recommendation is adopted.
Ways and Means, same recommendation. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present, any reservations? And are you raising your hand, Senator Moriwaki? Okay. And a no vote for Senator Favela?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Recommendation is adopted.
Okay, moving on to SB 1368. This creates the Hawai'i Airfield Revitalization Task Force to keep the airfield open, provides the necessary issues are addressed. Recommendation here is to pass with a bad date, May 6, 2137. Questions or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair.
Members voting on SB 1368 SD1, the recommendation is to pass with amendments. Noting all members present, any reservations? Any opposition? Chair, recommendation adopted.
Same recommendation for Ways and Means. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present, first reservations? Opposition?
No, for me.
Okay, your recommendation is adopted.
Moving on, thank you. Moving on to SB 1401. This directs the Department of Transportation to fashion complete streets policy and reporting requirements. Recommendation here is to pass with a delayed effective date, May 6, 2137, and technical amendments. Questions or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair.
Members voting on SB 1401 SD1, the recommendation is to pass with amendments. Are there any reservations? Any opposition? Seeing none, Chair, recommendation adopted.
Okay, that concludes the 10:30
Wait,
agenda.
we gotta vote.
Chair Donovan. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Same recommendation for Ways and Means. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present, any reservations? Any opposition? Your recommendation is adopted.
So that concludes the 10:30 agenda. Chairman Dela Cruz, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly gavel into the 10:35 agenda. First item, SB 808, recommendation is to pass with amendments, adopt LRB Tech amendments, take language from DOT's testimony, lands to which the School Facilities Agency holds title to the statutory definition of public lands, amend to add or a trust account on page 15, line 10, and defect the date to 2050. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present in Ways and Means, any reservations? Any opposition?
Reservations.
Taniguchi, reservations. Anyone else? Okay, your recommendation is adopted.
Thank you.
Chair's recommendation for JDC members is the same. Any questions or concerns? If not, Vice Chair.
Members voting on SB 808 SD1, the chair's recommendation is to pass with amendments. Noting all members present, are there any reservations?
Reservations.
Reservations for Senator Ocasio? Any opposition? Seeing none, Chair, all other members vote aye. Recommendation adopted.
Thank you. Next items, SB 974, recommendation is to pass with amendments, adopt LRB tech amendments, amend to remove section 10, which is the appropriation language and FTEs, effective date to July 1st, 2050. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present on Ways and Means, any reservations? Any opposition? Recommendation is adopted.
Chair's recommendation for JDC members is the same. Any questions or concerns? If not, Vice Chair.
Members, SB 974 SD1 passing with amendments. Any reservations? Any opposition? Chair, your recommendation is adopted.
Okay, next item, SB 1132, recommendation is to pass with amendments, adopt LRB tech amendments, effective date to 2050. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, Ways and Means with 10 members present. Are there any reservations? Any opposition? Recommendations adopted.
Thank you, members. JDC members, same recommendation. Questions or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair.
Members voting on SB 1132 SD1, the recommendation is to pass with amendments. Any opposition or reservations? Seeing none, Chair, recommendation adopted.
Okay, last item, SB 1243. The chair has asked that, the subject matter chair asked that we keep this discussion moving, so chair's going to recommend adopting LRB tech amendments and defecting the date to 2050. Any discussion? If not, chair votes aye.
All right, with 10 members present, recommendations passed with amendments. Any reservations? Any opposition? Your recommendation is adopted.
Thank you. Thanks, members.
JDC members, same recommendation. Any questions or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair.
Members, SB 1243 SD1, recommendation is to pass with amendments. Noting all members present, any nays or reservations?
Reservation.
Reservations for Senator Kim, any other nays or reservations? Seeing none, Chair, recommendation adopted.
Thank you.